To create the Moravian Star, you need 4 strips of paper that are approximately 3/4 of an inch by 29 inches. So I just took a couple of regular copy papers and taped them together. The first step is to line up these 4 strips of paper like so and fold them in half. Like this. After you've done that, we're going to take a pair of scissors and cut the tips at an angle so that it's easier to weave with later on. Like this. Begin by taking one blue strip and with the opening facing upwards, take a pink one and slip the blue strip through the pink strip like this. Next, take a blue strip and take the pink strip, both of them, and slip it through the slot opening of the blue strip like this. After you've done that, take the pink strip, open it up, take both strands of the blue strip and place it into the pink strip. Finally, we're going to take the 2 pink strips and slip it into the opening of the blue strip. Next, we're going to tug the strips outwards like this so that we form a nice square at the center. Like this. Next, we're going to take this blue strip, bring it down, and this blue strip and bring it up. We're going to weave, so we're going to take this pink strip, go over this blue strip, and under this blue strip. Now we're going to take this pink strip at the bottom, go over this blue strip, and under this one. And we're going to tighten them. If you notice, there are 2 blues on the top, 2 blues on the bottom, 2 pinks on the left, and 2 pinks on the right. This is how you know you've done it correctly. Next, we're going to take the top right blue strip, mount and fold at a diagonal 45 degrees, and flatten. Next, we're going to fold it diagonally with another mount and fold like this. Fold it over to the left and flatten. And then fold this same strip upwards to this line over here. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to slip it into the open slot in the pink, like this. And you should see it coming out of the pink this way. Like so. We're going to rotate it counterclockwise and do the same thing to the top right corner with this pink strip over here. So again, mount and fold, another mount and fold, and fold over to the left. flatten, fold the strip upwards, and then slip it into the open slot. And with this one, we have this blue ribbon covering the open slot underneath. So we're just going to move it over to the side before we slip it in. And put it back down. Rotate counterclockwise and repeat with this blue strip right here. Get this out of the way and slip it into the slot. Get this out of the way. And we should have something like this. Now if you notice, we have 2 pink strips stacked on top of each other, 2 blue strips stacked on top of each other, 2 pinks over here, and 2 blues over here. This is how you know you've done this part correctly. The next step is to flip the unit over, and we're just going to repeat what we did before to these double stacked strips here. Slip it into the blue slot. This flap out of the way. And put it back down. Get this flap out of the way so that we can slip it into this blue slot right here. If it gets stuck, you just give it a little tug. Like this. If you've done this correctly, you should have 2 strips of every color on each side. Next, we're going to take this blue strip and we're going to curl it under like this. And then put it down this way, like that. We're going to get this pink strip out of the way so that we have a nice little slot underneath the pink strip. And we're going to insert this blue strip into that slot, like so. You should see the blue coming out in between 2 pink strips. So this little triangle here and this long pink strip in the back. We're going to tug. Until we form a nice little triangle underneath. Next, we're going to rotate clockwise and then take this one, this pink one, curl it in the same manner, like so. Lift this blue strip to get it out of the way so that it reveals this slot, and we're going to insert this pink one underneath that blue strip and pull it out. Next, we're going to rotate again clockwise and do the same thing with this strip over here. And for this final one, we're just going to slip it underneath this triangle, like this. And it should come out any day now. Right there. Great, now we're going to flip the entire unit over like this and basically repeat the same thing on this side. So again, I'm going to take this strip on the bottom left hand corner, curve it like so. Lift this blue strip to get it out of the way and slip it underneath. Like that. Now we want to make sure that we're always curling the strips in the same direction, otherwise it won't be symmetrical. So the final step is to cut along these ends over here so that we get rid of these loose strips. And what we do is we just kind of follow along the edge. Like this. And now what we have is this beautiful Moravian star. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Please like, favorite, and subscribe for more free tutorials in the future. Happy folding!